Okay, then we have the cruise director. Now, I want you to think about a movie director. So, what does a movie director do? They are responsible for entertainment. And that is exactly what a cruise director does. So, they are the most visible crew members on board because they direct all the passenger entertainment activities. They organize all the different tour buses at the different ports, and they also provide useful information with regards to where the cruise ship docks and all the entertainment that happens on board of the cruise ship. They also recommend certain shops within a port, and these shops pay a promotional fee to the cruise liner, obviously because the cruise director sends them to these shops. If there's, like, for instance, a problem with a purchase, the line itself, not the shop, will make that adjustment for the guest. They also, the cruise director and their team, they also publish the daily events calendar, which then is distributed to all the cabins the night before. And they're also responsible for the quality of the live shows and all the nightly activities that takes place on board of the cruise ship. So they're all to do with the entertainment and the activities, fun activities that takes place on board of the cruise ship. Then every cruise ship has a doctor or a nurse on board the cruise ship. The ship carries a physician and at least one or two nurses on board for all medical emergencies. The cruise liner have to act under the flags of convenience of laws. Now, the flags of convenience of laws means that the ship have to act under the flag or the law under which that how can I say, country that the ship has been registered. Okay, so all the brochures for cruises includes a section that's dedicated to disability features such as braille on the elevator buttons, etc. And then the medical staff or the medical area where the doctor works have equipment in the infirmary like defibrillators, x-ray machines. They also have an operating table. Now note that they can't do hectic operations like open heart surgery or brain surgery or things like that. They can do stitches and minor operations like that. They have hospital beds and a vast amount of medication. So they do have a pharmacy and things like that. Then with regards to environment, health, safety and security. So many cruise ships are very serious of protecting the maritime, um, you know, the water and so on. So it's the Maritime Policy and Compliance Group where they say that they won't discharge water that's damaging the maritime animals and things like that. So it's with regards to the sewage and grey water, the disposal of garbage, airs, emissions, and so forth. Okay. They also have hand sanitizers and things like that at the start of all the buffet lines. There's warning notices and things all over the cruise ship as well. They also have fire preventions and capability to repress a fire. There's obviously fire extinguishers and things like that all aboard the cruise ship. And they are, everybody working on the cruise ship is responsible for the safety for passengers and crew while they are on board and at the port of call. They also follow strict emergency response systems, so they have an evacuation and so on. Before a cruise ship starts, there has to be an evacuation drill. Okay, that's by law, so that in case an emergency takes place or something happens, that everybody on board the cruise ship knows exactly, where the assembly point is, and so forth. The housekeeping staff actually assists with that, so they know where the lifeboats are, and the life jackets and things like that. So they are very concerned with those kind of things.